I move to the Sanhedrin a bit. The Talmud, Sanhedrin, chapter 11. I did receive recommendations from Kiru of Israel, an excellent site. Again, I recommend them. Him or whoever, I'm not sure exactly. I think I know there's a man behind it, but I don't know who else is involved. If it's a one-man show or what. Anyway, he did recommend, I mentioned I was going to go into this book, and he pointed me to certain things that are key. But for now, until I go over that list, I'm just going to start and read some things, just scanning on, okay, Messianic era. There was universal agreement regarding the meaning of the Messiah in the Messianic era. A scion of the Davidic dynasty will gather the Jewish exiles from the lands of their dispersal and return them to Eretz Israel, where he will rebuild the Holy Temple and rule over the Jews as their king. Even though this king, by the way, acknowledges the God of Israel, God of our fathers and our mothers, as the real king. Anyway, that's important. The world will thenceforth forever be at peace, show obeisance to the Jewish king, and seek his counsel, and be filled with the knowledge of God like the waters that cover the sea. See at great length, Rambam, and Hil Melachim, chapters 11 and 12, based on Deuteronomy 30, 3-10, Isaiah 11, 9, Zephaniah 3, 9, and many other verses. Hil Tshuva 9, and in the commentary to the Mishnah, introduction to the chapter. There is a dispute in the Gemara whether the Messianic era will usher in a time of supernatural existence, or whether the current natural order will prevail. Maybe it's both, depending on you, who you are, what you do, what level you reach. Yeah, both. It's both. I'm telling you. Albeit in an especially blessed and idyllic fashion. Well, again, depends. Anyway, resurrection of the dead. It's not a zombie apocalypse. Listen. There is also universal agreement that the deserving soul is eternal, and that a person's deeds in this world are rewarded or punished, primarily in the afterlife that follows death. You're looking for justice in this world, you ain't even looking at the tip of the iceberg. You're looking at a lot less than that, folks. When a person dies, his eternal soul enters the world of souls, Gan Eden, for reward, and Gehinnom, for punishment, and purification. Emphasis on that. There is also universal agreement that at some point afterward, God will literally resurrect the dead, reuniting here on this earth the body and soul that were separated through death. The duration of bodily life after resurrection, however, is the subject of dispute among the Rishonim. Ramban and many other Rishonim insist that the resurrected state is eternal. Once resurrected, the righteous will live on eternally with body and soul united and delight forever in the splendor of the divine presence. According to Rambam and those who follow his view, however, the eternal world is not the world of resurrection, but the world of souls. For, according to Rambam, the state of resurrection is not permanent. Rather, the resurrected will live the unusually long, happy lives of the idyllic Messianic era that culminates life on this earth. Oh. Psalm 23. Can't hear it, Psalm 23. Eating, drinking, and procreating just like the people born initially in that epoch. Eventually, however, body and soul will again be separated, with the souls returning to the eternal world of souls to delight in the divine presence forever, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23. Exactly. That's what Shimon Bar Yochai told me my psalm is. Anyway. True, it's true, it's true. So a beggar could call himself Shimon Bar Yochai. What do you know, huh? What do you think it's going to show up like? What do you think Eliyahu HaNavi is going to show up like? Read the stories. Terms used in this chapter. The days of the Messiah, also the Messianic era. This is the culmination of human history and civilization. When a Sion of David will rule in Jerusalem, the entire Jewish nation will be restored to the land of Israel, and all the world will seek the word of God from the Jewish people and their Messianic king. It's written. What do you want? Gan Eden, also paradise. This is the word of the disembodied soul in the world of souls after one's earthly death. The term Olam and Neshamot, world of souls, is not used in the Talmud, but is used extensively by the Rishonim. Gehinom. This is the counterpart of Gan Eden, and refers to the punishment and atonement that the disembodied soul of the sinner undergoes in the world of souls, the world to come. According to Ramban and those who follow his view, this term is reserved almost exclusively for the eternal world of resurrected life after the resurrection of the dead. Now, according to Rambam, however, it is a much broader term that can refer to the entire period of the afterlife or any portion thereof. You get it? Now, in the future to come, this term is used primarily to refer to the Messianic era, but can be applied to any point beyond that as well. Many of these matters, as well as others, such as the time of the resurrection, the people it will encompass, Tzadikim HaSidim, Yisrael Shoah, Kiba, B'kol HaStudentim Shelo. And you get the point. Its purpose and the nature of life afterward is discussed more fully in the appendix and at the end of this volume. Oh, and by the way, the prophets, of course, the great ones. Anyway, chapter 11. Okay, continue. All Israel has a share in the world to come, as it is stated, "On your people Israel are all righteous forever; they shall inherit the land, the branch of my plantings, my handiwork, in which to take pride." However, the following are the ones who do not have a share in the world to come. One who says that there is no reference to the resurrection of the dead in the Torah, or that the Torah is not from heaven, or an Epicurus, nice God. Rabbi Akiva said. Rabbi Akiva. Oh, I think it skips over here. Oh, one sec. There's a lot of commentary, but I'm skipping the commentary for now because it's very deep. Also, one who reads external books. External books? Yeah, he reads external books. I read external books. What does that mean? Or one who encants over a wound and says the verse, "All the diseases that I have placed upon Egypt." I'm not even going to say this. Wait a minute. It says don't say it. I'm going to skip this. I don't even want to look at that. Give me a second. I got to